Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the Girl Call Me Back podcast. I'm Yan, and this is my partner in crime, best friend, sister, Taylor. Miss Toller.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Taylor, and so happy to be back. We're here to keep it real, keep it raw, and keep you laughing on this podcast.
And you know how we do every week. We're talking about everything from pop culture, love, and relationships to our latest obsessions, and yes, even our most raw and real moments.
Girl Call Me Back podcast is going to be your go-to spot for no-filter conversations where we dive deep, we share some laughs, and we get real about what's really going on in this crazy-ass world. But before we dive in, let's check in with each other. Miss Yan, how have you been?
I've been great. You know, it's kind of gloomy here in DC today.
Yes.
So we're having real rainy day, cozy vibes.
For sure.
But
which are your favorite? That's your favorite, right?
That's my favorite. I love rainy, gloomy days. So I'm right at home right now.
Right, we're getting ready for the Eagles game today.
Yes. Go Birds.
Go
on my green. Why don't you have on your green?
You know, I have lived here for almost 3 years, and I still do not have a green sweatshirt or green Eagles anything. And
you don't have an Eagles anything.
I'm trying to think. I have a green hat.
But it's the Eagles.
I don't know where the hat is at. No, it's not an Eagles hat. It's just.
We gotta get you a jersey or something.
You're like a little disgusted.
What? I don't even live in Philly. Hello.
I understand. I do need to get it, especially after we win today.
After we get the dub.
Period. Well, you know, this week has been chill for me. Had a pretty fun, low-key week, actually. I spent the day in New York on Wednesday.
I saw that.
And then
I went to a Broadway show?
Yes, Michelle Williams was in it.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie, she looked at me.
She looked at you?
She looked at me. Now, because, shout out to my friend for getting us, we had really close seats, child. We was close up there. All you gotta do is smile when the lights go down, and you just keep smiling. They gonna look at you, because they're gonna see you smile.
They're like, who's that girl there? She won't stop smiling.
She was smiling, and she reached her hand towards me. Yeah. It was a beautiful show. It was very funny. She did great. Okay. I didn't know anything about the show before I went.
Who's Michelle Williams? Is that
gagged, bitch? No.
Destiny Child.
Yes. What?
I don't know why I was getting her mixed up. Of course I know who Michelle Williams is, but I was thinking more of like Michelle Williams. Isn't there another actress, Michelle Williams, but she's white?
I would not know.
I think so.
Okay.
But I know who you're talking about. I just had to confirm.
White Michelle.
She probably was looking at you then.
You know, she was looking at me. I don't know. I was like,
why you didn't call her name?
I did.
Michelle.
I was like, Shell.
Not Shell. So what was the show about?
Well, the show, first of all, what was the name of the show?
What?
Death Becomes Her. Sorry. That's the name of the show. The show is Death Becomes Her. It was about these two, like, frenemies. One of them was a famous actress, and the other one was, like, a writer. And the writer came and introduced her to her husband, her fiance, her friend to her fiance, and then she ended up stealing her husband, and they lived together. And then drank some potion to get revenge on each other and look the best. And then they ended up both dying, and they just ended the show basically friends who looked beautiful but were very old and could never die. And it was a whole big deal. Potion, husband, it was a lot. Basically,
that's different.
Yeah, it was different. I like going to shows that I don't know what it's about.
Yeah,
like it's more entertaining.
It makes you follow the plot more. You're like, okay,
what's going on here? Yes, very good. And then I spent the next 2 days with Joel in New York, and we had a great time.
I love that for you.
And then I just came back here. And like you said,
back to the Eagles.
Yeah, back to the Eagles. It's a chilly day.
Back to the Eagles.
I don't know how they're going to play in this snow, but more power to them.
They're going to do well.
Love that for them.
So It seems like it's been a good week overall for you and I both. Yeah. So let's get into the good stuff. We got a full episode for you all today. And we're going to get into our first segment, Girl Games.
it's time for our girl game segment. This segment is just a little fun intro game that we'll play to get the girls warmed up. We'll have a great key and like set us up for the rest of the show. So Yan, what are we going to be doing today?
So every episode we'll be playing a new game from our Rolodex of spicy and fun games. And this week we'll be playing a classic Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Oh my God. Okay, I love that game, first of all. It is easily my favorite game to play when you just get to know people. I feel like it's great, like to figure out.
I think you can really see where someone's head is at with their answers.
Exactly. So let's do it. You go ahead and kick it off. I'm excited.
Fuck, marry, kill. I think I'm gonna go with artists this time. You know, DJ Khaled. I know.
Okay.
DJ Khaled. Another one.
Another one.
That was Young Thug.
Okay.
I think you're gonna have to use some logic.
Oh, okay? Yeah, definitely. It's giving logic because what?
Giving logic and Lil Yachty.
Okay, this is funny because
I don't know. Lil Yachty been looking a little bit better with his new hair.
When you get that hair off.
Hello, he looks like me.
Can I just say he looks like me? Can I just say that men always look better when they cut that shit off?
Cut that hair off. We've been saying that for years. How long have we been saying cut it off?
Since college, we've been saying cut that shit off.
We've been saying cut it off since the niggas been in the can too. Like, why are you at the beauty supply? Why is there no more can 2 left?
Oh, can 2 sucks. Okay.
Yeah. That's why
you're doing it wrong, first of all. We've been saying that, Yan, since when we was in business school and they was wearing little braids with their suits.
Braids with their suits with the little gold braid accessories, the little gold hoops that you put on your hair. Why you have that in your hair?
That is so like 2013 to 2016 coded. It really is. Because I feel like everybody kind of got on that wave afterwards, like, cut that shit the fuck off, okay?
That was in the King era. Hey, King.
Yes, King. Yeah. That was King era. Okay. You said
DJ Khaled, Young Thug, or Lil Yachty.
Okay. Ooh, this is hard. I'm going to kill DJ Khaled.
You're gonna kill DJ Khaled?
Yeah, you heard DJ Khaled. Don't be going down on women. You heard that? I heard that. And he's too big.
You heard
to be not doing that. So,
now you heard. Where'd you hear that? I've never heard that.
He did an interview.
He said he
with the Breakfast Club or somebody. Yes, and he was like, I don't do that. Yeah, kill his ass. Period. This is hard because Young Thug, he's gonna cheat on me. He's gonna cheat on me.
I will kill Mary.
I will have to fuck him just because I know he's gonna cheat on me. I don't want to be.
Lil Yachty gonna cheat on you too.
Lil Yachty's gonna cheat on me too, but damn, you right. But also like that's easy.
I think I would have married Khaled. We could have got over the thing, the going down on me thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay.
I don't know. I think all of them suck, personally. But I will go ahead and
Khaled is the most paid.
He is the most paid. So
I would have married Khaled. And I definitely would have killed Thug.
You're convincing me. Okay. That's hard, Yan. That's a good one. I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna kill him, okay? I'm gonna fuck Young Thug, and then I'm gonna marry Lil Yachty. Whatever.
Just the haircut.
I won't be happy. So,
I will be miserable and married.
Miserable. It's my turn.
Okay, I'm ready.
Tyrese.
Okay, Marcella.
Chief Keef.
Okay.
And Dr. Umar.
Wow, I am a Dr. Umar stan.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I am a Dr. Umar stan. So Dr. Umar.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say again?
Chief Keef.
Tyrese or
And
Chief
Tyrese.
Keef. And then, recently, Chief Keef has been looking very handsome.
He has. I don't
has.
Tyrese, though.
Well put. I would definitely, without a doubt, kill Tyrese.
You would kill him?
First of all, that video of my shade love is funny. But the fact that he was serious at the time of recording, he would get on my lap and kill.
He was literally
kill. Get him out of here.
Killing Tyrese. Okay.
And Dr. Umar, I feel like I am a stans, but do I want to deal with that every day? I know it's about that, but hush.
Quiet. I don't.
Yeah. Now it's early. We just woke up.
You already. Yeah. Mm-mm. Also,
but then it's who's seriously marrying Chief Keef?
Hold on, wait now. If Chief Keef, once he got a little bit older, he probably do want to settle it down. He probably do.
Maybe, but he was just drumming it up with Sexy Red. But then it's am I really gonna marry Dr. Umar?
Because he gonna have you in them.
It's but am I fucking him either?
You have to consider both in a marriage. You got to consider both.
I think I'm gonna. Dr. Umar is probably more faithful.
Yes.
So I think I would marry Umar and I would fuck Chief.
Okay. I think that's a good answer. I like that.
You have to think about this. You have to think about these things.
You really do. Okay,
it is for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. But you have to think about that seriously, though. This game kind of makes you think, okay, would I really be willing to just deal with some...
Right. And you kind of see where other people's priorities are.
Definitely. Obviously, I didn't prioritize anything because I'm going to be miserable. So, anyway, I think we should do one more, and I think you should go.
One more?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Vince Staples, Michael Vick, or LeBron James.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one. Because I am not attracted to LeBron James at all. But
I ain't saying nothing, but
kill his ass.
No, for real.
That is so funny.
Get him out of here.
Honestly, yes. Get him out of there. I don't think I would. Right. Michael Vick.
Hello.
Marrying him.
Fine.
I'm marrying him. I don't care.
And he's a former Bird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He did.
He played for the Jags.
He definitely did.
He did?
Yes, he did. Didn't?
Are you sure?
Comment if I'm correct or not. Because I think I am correct. Michael Vick played for the Jags. And he played for the Birds? Yes.
He played for Philly, right? Yeah.
I love that. So, marrying him, and we will fuck Vince Staples. Although I wouldn't want to fuck Vince Staples. I want to be his friend.
You want to be Vince Staples' friend?
So maybe we could turn into from lovers to friends. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one, y'all. That was quick too, off the dome.
I think I would marry Vince, but I will also want to marry Michael Vick too.
Can I do marry, marry, kill?
Right. Let's change it up.
That was a good one. Let's switch gears a little bit. We can't let an episode go by without talking about pop culture. So, what's making waves in pop culture today? Yan, what do you think?
So, of course, the Tic Tok Ban currently on social media. Last night at around, they cut our time short with TikTok.
They did.
What time was it? 9 o'clock?
Yeah, mine was 9 o'clock, 9:30.
9 o'clock. They didn't uninstall it off your phone, but they did say that shit it ain't working right now. So, of course, that is all the way. People are online crying. They're wondering about their livelihoods and how they're going to make their income.
Yeah.
The kids crying.
The adults
People
crying.
saying farewells, funerals.
It's funerals. We literally we should have a TikTok homegoing service. Honestly, when
They
it starts,
had one. You
when it
just weren't
reboots,
there.
damn.
They had one. They've had plenty.
This is just so sad. And it really is sad. Like, people are crying online and other people are like, oh, like, why y'all crying? It's like, people were broke as fuck before TikTok and made so much money. Bought
That is
homes,
true.
cars,
Honestly,
their mom's house. All like, that is life changing. Like, and
it
for
is.
the government to just take that away, it shows.
Without any clear reason. They haven't really said why. They're
Nope.
just doing it. I do think it's crazy that people are online crying, though,
You do
over
think,
the app. I kind of understand a little bit,
yeah,
because people are making money off of it, of course.
yeah.
So they should be crying. But not like,
Not because you ain't gonna have
who
nothing to
just
do.
scrolls. Like, you haven't made anything off of TikTok. Why are you crying?
I did go and try to check my coins. $0.
Exactly.
Zero.
Along with a lot of other people that are crying. Like, it's gonna be okay. We need to get back to reality. TikTok is gone. Go read a book, baby. Go read a book. It's gonna be all right. It's okay.
I do hear that. I do hear that.
I also was one of those people that downloaded TikTok later on. I didn't have TikTok during the pandemic because I didn't feel like I needed it, and I clearly missed a lot of things. But like, it's gonna be okay. Y'all are gonna be all right.
I won't be. Thank you. Speak for yourself, mama. So I actually was very devastated and very sad. I think it really comes from, like you just said, like, there's no reason for it. Like, what was the actual reason? Like, it just shows how quickly they could just take something away from you for no reason that you owned. And I feel like if y'all could easily take away TikTok, get rid of all the rest of them too. That really force us outside. Really force us to read a book.
Facebook.
Get rid of Facebook. Get rid of Instagram. Okay? Get rid of Twitter. Get rid of it. If you can get rid of one.
No social media at all. But there's lots of other countries outside of the U.S. that have like sanctions where you don't have access to a lot of different apps like Instagram. Like, I think in China they don't have Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, it's not the most abnormal thing in the world. Like, it's happening in many other places. But
I feel like just in America though, like, that's weird. Like, that's weird that they're
things are changing.
Scary as fuck.
Very.
Okay.
Very scary.
Okay. I don't like how they were saying that on Monday we're gonna see what Donald Trump does. You think he could do something on Monday? He ain't even in the office for real yet.
He was probably in there now, honestly. He probably in there. Joe Biden, he probably put all his shit in a box. Last week. Joe Biden shit was packed up. Everything. His name is off the door. His name is off the desk.
Damn.
He switched his chair out for a better one.
I mean,
Joe Biden probably on an island somewhere right now.
No, I feel like Joe Biden was actually like really ready to be done, and I'm actually glad that they didn't allow.
He's so old.
Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't allow
him
run again. He was gonna kill himself up in that house.
Yeah.
Like,
he's gonna be devastated.
Out.
He's probably so stressed.
I didn't like the way he was looking at the end either. He just looked very disoriented. He didn't know what was. Like, he had a little teleprompter.
Yeah.
Telling him what to say, and I don't like.
He did. Had to read.
That's
then scaring us, like basically saying like the government is not for you. He's a part of that same government that's not for us, though.
We knew that. That's good to know.
Now he trying to throw them under the bus on the way out.
And y'all better get out while y'all can.
Literally. It's an oligarchy. They're not for you.
We knew that.
Corporations run the world. Get your passport.
We knew that shit. Get your passport. I got mine, shit. They ain't gonna let me over there. Actually, they are telling us in Ghana, in Africa, we could go over there. We can go over there. Yes! They've been saying that.
Come on.
We could get our citizenship if we really wanted it.
I've been thinking, like, which country could I move to? Outside of the U.S. I looked at a couple of them, and it was like, nah, hell no.
I can really only say I'd move to Africa, and it has to be a certain, African country. It cannot be
So Ghana.
I have to do some research. Honestly, I want to find out where my roots are from, and then I will go there.
You're American, baby. Yeah. I almost did one of those things. Like, I ordered my 23andMe things. But then it's like...
Y'all could be lying.
Could be.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Please.
I do know that I am Bahamian. That is what I do know.
Me too.
That's so funny how we found each other.
And we're both Bahamian. Half Bahamian.
Well, Yan, you're more like 1/8 actually.
No, not 1/4. My grandma's from the Bahamas. I actually have her papers on my phone from when she moved from the Bahamas to Miami.
That's cool. My grandpa's family moved from the Bahamas to Miami.
So is it 1/8?
I don't know. Well, your dad would be half, and then you would be like 1/4, because both of your parents aren't Bahamian, just one.
I'm sure we have no idea where our ancestors are from.
Yeah, really crazy.
Will we ever know? We're probably all from Ghana.
I hope so.
Ghanaian.
I'm gonna find out one day. My lifetime goals is to find out where my ancestors are from.
And we can't really go by face shape because everybody looks so different over there too.
But it's like features, you know? Nose shape.
Features.
You know,
no shit.
Cheekbones. You know,
who has this type of nose? If you know, comment.
Hey, you know? So, I say all of that to say that, you know, if we need to move and go to a different country, just wait until I figure out where I'm from first. I'm not going just anywhere. Shit. I can't.
Going back to your... Isn't that so crazy how, like, we came from Africa and our family line did too? Like, we had a family line.
We have.
We have a family line.
You might not know it, but we do have it.
You have one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we actually have no idea where they're from.
Very sad.
We're American.
That's not cool to say. Like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that I might just start lying.
You're an American.
No, I'm from Ghana.
I say I'm Bahamian.
Yeah, I'm just going to start saying that. I'm Bahamian.
I be saying that.
In country. And from Georgia.
They ask me, where you from? The Bahamas.
Wait, what if your grandma and my grandpa were like friends or like knew each other?
Which part of the Bahamas are they from?
Okay. Well, next topic. So,
you should know that.
So let's get on to the next topic. Here, I don't. So I will do that research though.
Do some research. Mm-hmm. My family's from Exuma. So like Bimini.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna ask my mom. She probably don't know either. Anyway.
Payne. Is it Payne? No, because your dad's last name is Payne. What's your... Smith? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that is a prevalent Bahamian last name.
What was
Roll.
That was
Johnson. Johnson is a big Bahamian last name. There's like a couple that are like prevalent, like Sands, Roll, Johnson, probably Smith.
Wow, look at us. We have to do a history dive for an episode where we like dive into our backgrounds and our history.
Yes, we should. That'll be fun.
Okay, that was great. So what are you going to miss about TikTok? Like, what are you going to miss most if it actually goes away?
Honestly, just the laughs.
Yeah.
I literally be dying laughing on TikTok. Like,
guaranteed laugh.
Crying laughing sometimes. Because everybody's just so funny and unfiltered on that app. So I'm definitely going to miss that. Yes. Like I saw somebody tweet and was like, I just scrolled Instagram for 15 minutes and I didn't laugh once. That's so true.
It's so true.
There's true.
Funny about Instagram.
Nothing is funny on Instagram. They so mean over there
and stuck up and like
and judgy. Like, you can't really be yourself. So that's what I'm gonna miss.
And they're fake too, because a lot of things that you see on Instagram, it don't be for real. It don't be real life.
I think social media, period, though, we can't really separate Instagram from how people be fronting on social media in general. But
I feel like TikTok, though, it was harder to front on TikTok than it is on Instagram or Twitter.
Maybe because it's videos and not
Yes.
like a picture.
Yes.
And then the professional photography for posts, if you don't have enough likes, you lame.
Yeah, that whole thing is so annoying.
Like, she only got this many likes though.
At all.
You gonna get back to that, or is it gonna be different this time?
I don't know, but if we was all ready to boycott Instagram, I was down for it. That shit is not the same. I'm gonna miss
deleting my Instagram.
You might as well. I mean, ain't shit going on over there.
Or I'm gonna turn my regular page into like a spam.
But then it's like, I literally don't even look at Instagram as much as I looked at TikTok, and I don't think I will supplement Instagram for TikTok at all.
You can turn it into a spam. First of all, your Instagram feed should have been a spam anyway. Everybody should have just been posting
whatever they
exactly what they wanted to post from the beginning. It used to be like that.
Yeah, and now people are like, I gotta get these pictures for my birthday.
Right, I gotta get my birthday.
I gotta show that I'm living life on my Instagram. Right. It's like, you're not though. You know, you're not. You're actually very unhappy. So just don't post.
Okay, right.
It's fine. Fine, unless you want to just talk about what's going on, you use TikTok for that. You talk about what's going on in life, and people will agree with you. People will form community around you and around your issues because they have the same. On Instagram, you don't have that. If you're going through it, you're going through it alone, babe. Hate that.
Have fun.
I'm gonna miss on TikTok, honestly, just the community. I think, like, there were so many different sides of TikTok, and like you said, they were curated to like what you laugh at, like what you're going through. I'm gonna miss that. I also loved how it was like replacing Google for me. Like, that was the best.
Right. Travel places, figuring out where to go and travel. Our food videos, I didn't even save any of those, but all of the great food places to go to in Philly and in every city that you travel to.
Yeah, that you literally, it was so raw, like just being able to, like, you're basically going to that restaurant. If we're going, like, we went to Chicago, like, we literally go to the restaurant through TikTok and figure out, like, is this somewhere where we would want to go?
Do I want to go there?
You know, what kind of people be there? Like, what's the vibe? Like, what is it?
The comments.
The comments.
The comments.
The comments was the best part.
It was.
Fuck. Like,
that shit really was the best part. Comments used to have you dying laughing.
What? More than the video. More than
the video.
So, yeah, that's just... Hopefully, though, we do have some news that they may be restoring it for us.
They was really playing in our face.
They really did.
How are you going to close the app early and then come back and say, actually...
He was just kidding.
Donald Trump saved it. It will be back later today. On the same day it was supposed to be banned. Like, we should have had this whole day. Honestly, they could keep it, honestly.
After all of that.
I was kind of getting irritated with all the back and forth. Like, we're going to have it. It's going to go dark. It's not going to go dark. It's going to go dark on this day. Then you take it a day early. It's like the 19th. Not the 19th, but the 18th now. That was not working.
Playing with us.
They should keep it.
Playing with us.
Is it going to be different when it comes back? What's going to be in there now?
Right. I'm like, what was y'all doing for this whole day? Y'all making updates and stuff and things.
Right.
And can't see.
So where they could probably see you through this camera now. Right. Don't be doing nothing in your phone that you don't want nobody to see. All them jokes about having a personal FBI agent.
Very true. It's proving to be true.
It's going to be true now, going forward. You will have somebody
assigned an FBI agent.
Right.
Everyone
will be assigned an FBI agent. Definitely finna be assigned one with the Red Note app.
Listen, I think people are just too skeptical about the Red Note app. I feel
it's true. All them terms that you have to accept in China. I know you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And they said that your information, we will always let you know if we're going to use your information and ask you before we use your information. If you get a notification like, oh, we're using it, and you didn't approve that, we will always ask before we do stuff like that. We're not just going to give your information out, use your information for other shit.
Of course they going to ask.
They still going to take it. Okay, but also, like, can we be for real?
First of all, what do you use my information for in the first place?
Already. You literally have my information already. Genuinely. Everyone does. You think I'm gonna make that China got my information?
You want it to be a secret rather than you just saying, hey, I'm gonna put your information into the Chinese military lottery. You saw that? Yeah. Me calling after I'm getting a draft letter in the mail from the Chinese army.
What the fuck?
With that little song that they would Manji. Yeah. Another one where it's like, hello.
I'm sorry. Asian people probably hate us. Asian people probably hate us.
No, they love it because they said they actually interacting with the Americans on the app.
Yeah.
The girl posted yesterday and said she posted a video and somebody Asian on the Red Note app said Down syndrome. Delete the app.
Like, there's really, like, people are saying it's really bridging, like, two countries together. And I love it. Yes. Yes. And we're, like, interacting with each other. And they're, like, asking us about our healthcare system and asking us, like, why do y'all have credit scores? And we're like, we don't know, you know? Like, we're
literally, we don't know.
It's really authentic. And I really
credit scores, crazy. Grocery prices.
You gotta pay to go to school?
Right. They said 1 year of law school in China is like $900 for the whole year. I know somebody that graduated law school, they're in like $300,000 worth of debt.
And you know what? Now I'm like, maybe that's why they probably reinstated the app, because they realized that we're over here explaining to China like all of the shit that we deal with in the US and like basically coming together on how bad it is and exposing them. They probably like, oh, hold on, like, yeah, we don't want that.
Right, you can't tell people that.
Yeah, I can't tell. It's what's true. It's what's happening. It's not like I'm lying.
Why can't I tell people that?
Yes, you take out half of my check every 2 weeks for taxes that I don't know where it's going to. Yes, you do that. You do. Anyway, that's enough of that. Hopefully, next time we get on this podcast, we're talking about how excited we are that TikTok is back and nothing has changed. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But let's get into our next segment really quickly. Our next topic, excuse me. Let's get into our next topic. I really wanted to discuss these videos that I've been seeing all up and down my timeline on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, all of it. It's the viral pop the balloon videos. Okay? I just want to say, Yan, before this weekend, I didn't ever watch an episode. But I did make Joel watch an episode with me.
And you watched the whole episode? See, I've never watched the whole episode.
No, because them shits are so long.
I never watched the whole episode. I always watch like the highlights that come on like TikTok. It's kind of long, but like just the highlights. I'm
like, why are these episodes an hour long? That's too much. This is already a weird.
Because they're going through multiple people.
You gotta cut that short. But I just wanted to talk about the basis behind these videos, okay? And I want to get your opinion on if this is an actual representation of the dating scene, the dating culture at the moment. I am not on the market, so I am a little unsure. But Yan, you can definitely lead me in understanding, like, is this how people really think? Like, is this like a snippet of what dating in 2024, 2025 looks like? Because it's so fake and like materialistic.
I think it is. It's very superficial, the dating right now. Yeah. Very superficial. Even though I'm not really dating.
Okay.
But it is very similar to like speed dating all the time. Like, people don't really want to get to know each other anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, how many people after Pop the Balloon actually end up in a relationship with each other? What's the point?
Yeah, we need a statistic on that. That is also my point. What is the point? Because obviously,
what's the point?
I'm sure no one is really going on these dates, or they might be going on dates, but not forming an actual relationship. And so that makes me wonder, like, what is the point of these videos if you're not even getting like true relationships out of them? Is it to embarrass people?
I think so. to embarrass people, to belittle them, for men to feel like the prize. For women too, women be embarrassing them too. Either or, they're not really on there to find love. They're just on there to be on Pop the Balloon.
The women are. The women are just on there to be on
Both.
Okay, both.
I can say it is kind of entertaining. Like, they be like, and why did you pop her balloon? Or no. The person to pop the balloon, and she'll walk up to them and she'll be like, well, why did you pop your balloon? And she'll say why, some reason.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, is she your type? And they'll be like, no. Then she'll ask them why not. And he'll be like, it was the shoes. And then they pin the camera on the shoes.
It was the shoes. The shoes?
It's like, damn, like, them shoes are ugly as hell. Why would you come on here with them shoes on? And then they be looking kind of crazy.
No, they do. They do.
What?
They do.
How both sides looking crazy, the men and the women? Y'all look a mess.
But I think, and I'm going to say it, only certain people are going on shows like that, okay?
People that want attention.
Who probably do not get it normally.
Who don't what?
Get it normally. And for good reason. As we can see why they're on the show.
Because of all places to wear them shoes.
Well, I watched one. This man had on a full suit and Jordans. Full suit.
What type of Jordans?
I don't...
You can wear a suit with Jordans.
No, you cannot.
As long as they look good.
It didn't. Okay. It didn't. There was this man on there. He was like, first of all, they be a little too old for me. Why are you 44 on Pop? Do not.
I watched one the other day. This girl was 51. This lady. 51.
He was 44 and he dressed like he was 18.
I hate that.
With the jorts, the oversized jorts. He had on shades. It was like blue shoes to match the blue shirt. He had the socks, the blue and white socks to match the shoes. Get your ass off the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you came up here like that?
But I also wanted to use this topic to start a discussion about, are looks important, Yan? Because I feel like that's the basis of the show. It's based on looks. It's not really based on, who they are as a person. It's about what they do and how they look.
Right.
That's
it. What do they have?
Yeah.
What do they have on? I think looks are important to a certain extent. Looks aren't everything, but I think looks really, they get the party started.
Okay. Yes, they get the party started.
They are attracting you to the next person.
For sure.
Some people might meet someone and they're like, they're not necessarily my type looks-wise, but the personality was so fire that I just couldn't, But most people don't even get past that first step if they aren't physically attracted to you. So I don't think looks are everything, but I do think they play a big part in today's dating culture. I feel like in the dating culture from the beginning.
I think so. I feel like you're saying, I don't think that I feel like looks are an entry point, okay? Because I'm going to be honest, if you don't look good, I'm not going to want to talk to you, nor do I care what you do or
Right.
If you don't look cute, I don't really give a fuck. Why?
So you gotta be cute.
You gotta be cute.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah, you gotta be cute.
But I think we have to be cute.
I'm cute.
Because niggas can be ugly. And it still works out for them.
You know what? That's a great point, Yan. Because I be seeing a whole bunch of beautiful women and they be like, this my man. And I be like, oh.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Hey,
right.
Is
he nice?
Yeah. Then you get into, okay, so what does he do? Because
he has money. Okay.
Yeah. You have to be cute to me.
See, we gotta be cute. I feel like too, if women aren't everybody's cute. Beauty is subjective.
There's
something out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But if you aren't that stereotypical cute where you what other people think is cute, that
conventional,
they call it. Yeah, conventional cuteness, and you don't fit into it. Yeah. It's very hard.
And as you
these ugly men make it hard for us, as if they're cute.
I just can't imagine no ugly man. I just really, honestly, truly, I can't imagine no man making it hard for me to do much. But an ugly one, I won't deal with things if you're ugly. Okay, you you really cannot talk to me if you're ugly. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm saying to me, if you're ugly, to me. Like you said,
Right.
subjective. Like, some people that you think are cute, I don't think are cute.
Right.
We've been there. And some people,
we have been there.
okay? And then some people that I think are beautiful, and then you're like, they're okay. You know? So like you're saying, it is subjective. But to me, like, you just gotta be, you can't be putting me through no bullshit and you ugly. You also can't be putting me through no bullshit, period. But if you ugly, won't work.
Well,
Not dealing with it, okay?
do ugly niggas have the best personality?
No.
See, like, what if he was not cute at all, but he was so nice, he was respectful, he did everything else right. He loved you the right way. He has a great career. He can take care of his own. He pay your bills. He's not there.
Can I be honest?
And you like him. You like the personality. You're just not physically attracted to him. Yes, be honest. Be honest with us.
You're not gonna like this answer. But at the moment, I feel like I am with someone like that, and he is fine as hell to me. And so now my standards are
fine as hell or nothing.
Yeah, so like if you're not cute and you do all those things, like that doesn't really matter, because like I have someone who is cute and does all those things, and I know I could find someone.
So you know it's possible.
I know it's out there. I don't have to settle for ugly and nice. And I don't want you to be settling for ugly and nice either. Okay? You don't have to do that. Okay? Find someone. And also,
I'm the type of person though too, like, you don't have to be like the most, like, of course, what woman doesn't want to be with a fine ass man? But you know, like,
but also like
I'll grow into.
That is true. And if you like them, like, he's fine to you. You know, like, that's fine to you.
So, or maybe not fine, but like, it's like, you know, like, he is so sweet.
Okay. That mean he ugly if you say.
He is a nice man.
He is so sweet. I love him.
He is so sweet. He is a sweetheart.
But not for you. Yeah, I think it's very important, and that's why I wonder on these pop the balloon videos, like, y'all not, is this y'all best? Is this best?
I don't even think it's the best, but it's like there's only a certain type of person who's gonna agree to go on that show.
Okay.
So of course they're not gonna be that fine, or maybe they are fine, but it's like, you still came on here. Yeah. Is that a character flaw?
It is. It is.
Why are you on here?
It is. It's a character flaw. Now, unless you're doing this because it's funny, you know, he got nothing to do.
We think it's funny too, and we at home.
Yeah, we're actually really not trying.
We're at home
today, but also I wanted to say that, like, the host, messy.
She is messy. And I saw a video. She is actually in a loving relationship with her man. She has a man.
Yeah. He's like producing the show too. Like, they.
I was gonna say, he's like behind the camera or something. Mm-hmm. She has a man.
Messy though. Like, they be asking messy ass questions. Like,
they do, or she be laughing at the.
Yes. I think I watched one. What did this man say? Oh my God. He said something like, "Can I take you? Like, can we go back to my place or something like that?" And he was like, "Oh, I got one question for you. Like, can we go back to my place?" And she was like, he asked you a question, and it's like, bitch.
Right.
No, I'm not going. And why are you instigating?
I would be like, what would you do?
That's a great response.
Would you go?
I mean,
or ask your man behind the camera what he would do. What do you think you should do?
It's giving messy. And I want all my ladies and I want my men to stand up, okay? But then also I realized that, like, because I was watching one that was like a line of guys and like a girl, like, going up and popping balloons, like popping their balloons. Then I realized that guys who go on that show, like, they really aren't looking for like love or whatever. They're just looking for looks.
A lot of men aren't looking for love.
Like, even if she's not cute, they'll be like, why didn't you pop your balloon? It's like, she got a fat ass.
Right.
Is this about finding fat asses or is it about finding love?
I think that's what it's always about, though. And I think a lot of men are like that. Like how we were talking about looks. It could be a girl. She's not cute. But if her waist small and that ass is fat, she's cuffed. She got a man. Cuffed. She's getting bagged.
I think that is. I'm not a man, so I don't really know, but I would.
It's true.
Okay. Okay.
It's true. You don't have to think about it.
I would just hope that like that is not, and that's not all y'all need. I would just hope.
That is a lot about what they think. Nino's a man. Let's ask him.
What do you think? You like? Yeah, I like them fat asses too.
Right. He like them fat asses.
Nino, what do you think? He's like, I'm not like these niggas. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know. Like you said, it is entertaining for sure. My only critiques are that it's too long of an episode. The host is messy, and they need to have a dress code.
Do need to have a dress code.
Because also another thing that really bothered me is that like they've been doing these shows for a very long time. Why you gotta tell everybody to not stand in front of the camera? Can y'all have a rehearsal or something?
Right.
Please. It's just unprofessional. Anyway, well, that's it for this segment. You know, let us know next week if you guys have a topic that you want us to talk about. We're going to cut for a short break, and then we'll be back to talk about the real spill.
Welcome back. It's time for one of our fave segments, Can I Be a Bitch? Where we talk about moments where we have felt tried during the week. And as girlfriends, we make sure that we create a safe space for each other to vent. But now we're bringing you into our safe space because we know y'all have those moments too.
Girl, I know that you have a bone collector moment. Okay? Let's hear it. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week, and I've had to get into somebody's ass this week.
Oh my goodness.
So, I just moved into this apartment. Fairly new. And I was working one day, I think it was like on Tuesday or Wednesday, and I missed a call from my apartment building calling me about something. And I missed the call, so she left me a message, and she's like, hey, I know that maintenance has come up to your apartment recently today to fix your light switch that you requested to be fixed. And while they were in there, they notified us that they did see a couple of ashtrays and some smoking paraphernalia. And I want this to be a warning to you that this is in violation of your lease and there should be no smoking in your apartment or anywhere on this property. This is a warning. If you have any questions, give me a call back. So I'm listening like, bitch, what? Right? So, and I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke in my apartment. I probably have never smoked in this apartment. Never. So, I'm like on the phone like, what? Like, ooh, like, bitch, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm ready. So I call back and I'm talking to a different person. And they're like, yeah, like, first of all, I didn't request for maintenance to come into my apartment, so why was they in here?
Period.
And I let them know that, like, I didn't have a request. She's like, oh, yeah, but they're kind of doing some routine maintenance. Like, you may not have put in a request, but they're in there. And it is in violation of your lease. And at this point, we're kind of, like, talking over each other. She won't let me speak. She's being kind of nasty on the phone. So, it's like, okay, anyway, since you aren't the one, contact the one who did call me, and I'll be expecting a follow-up. So she gives me a call back, and I missed it again. And she leaves a message, and she's like, hey, Miss Johnson, this is so-and-so. I called you not too long ago about the smoking. And it seems as though we have another person with the exact same name as you in this building. So you're all good. You don't have to worry about the smoking. It was just a mix-up. Ha. Have a good day. I didn't call her back because it's like, okay, before you call somebody and leave a message like that, don't you think you need to verify what you're talking about?
Because it sounds like you don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds like you don't know what you're talking about, and you didn't. And I didn't call her back either. I didn't really get her like I should have, only because, and this is my testimony, word to God.
Okay.
This is my testimony. So I'm thinking, like, who else in the building has the same name as me? Like, my name, Ayana Johnson. Who else has my name? Like, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. Of course, you thought somebody has the same name as me. So I typed it in Google, and I'm like, first name, last name, DC, because I live in Washington, D.C. First of all, like, before I start this, even if I was smoking in here,
I pay rent.
This is my apartment.
This is my home.
This is my apartment. And the nerve of maintenance
to tell on you.
Snitching. She got ashtrays in there. Not that it smells like weed, but like she has ashtrays and smoking paraphernalia. Get out my shit.
Get out of my I didn't ask you to come in this shit.
Get out of my shit. Even if it wasn't no mix up, get out of my stuff. And for you to be in my stuff and go downstairs and tell, y'all petty. I said fix the switch. And that was it.
Looking around.
And that was it.
To snitch.
Ashtrays and smoking paraphernalia. Get out of my shit. And I'm going to smoke again tonight.
Yeah. Also, who was the maintenance person?
Right. And who was he? Who was he? I don't know. I didn't speak to him. I left it alone only because I looked it up on Google. First name, last name, DC. Mm-hmm. And why did it come up? Like days ago, I had prayed. I was just casually, just talking. Maybe not like in prayer, but just talking, like telling God, like, give me a sign. What's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? What am I here for?
Yes.
So this happened. And when I looked up first name, last name, DC, why? There's a woman in DC. Her name is Ayana Johnson. It's spelled exactly how my name is spelled. And the first thing that came up was the law offices of Ayana Johnson. And she actually does live in my building.
Wait, what a turn of events.
Is that not crazy? The law offices of Ayana Johnson. She's like a trust and estate attorney. She's in DC. She has a law office in DC. And I think that was the sign that God was sending me, that I asked for, that I prayed for. Because what's my purpose? Here's your purpose.
That's crazy.
What are the odds? And we live in the same building. Ayana spelled exactly the way, most times people don't spell
they spell
the name exactly like mine. There's so many different ways to spell it. Exactly the same. Very odd. She is light skinned though. Actually yellow. I wasn't expecting that.
Wow. That's crazy.
She does live in my building. Crazy.
I love that. I like that you gave him some grace because God gave you a sign. Amen.
God gave me a sign, and I left it alone at that. I just thought, like, what are the odds? What a coincidence.
Yeah.
So this isn't really a can I be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
There was a moment where I could have been, but God had bigger plans for me.
Hey, you see how we turn it
around? Saved the tongue, because I was gonna get.
We know. Well, we know.
That parking this month was gonna be free, and I'm pretty sure she thought twice again after calling the right person, because who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? And who told y'all? But we're not even gonna get into that. I love that. He delivered you from getting in somebody's. He did.
He delivered me a message.
You see that? So maybe this was a sign this week that think twice, okay?
Think twice. That's the message this week. Think twice before you speak and ask yourself, is it worth it? And will God be happy about what you're finna say to this person?
Oh.
The answer is probably no.
Majority of the time. Yeah. Promise you that. That is so interesting. Well, I love that. I love that you were delivered. Amen. Because it could have ended nasty.
It could have. For them, not for me.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm straight. I love that. Well, I mean, honestly, that was great inspiration on its own, but before we wrap up this entire episode, Yan, thank you for sharing that inspiration.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to piggyback off of that for our weekly inspiration and motivation segment. That, sometimes, like you said, you do have to think twice about what you say to people and not giving it to them. Sometimes you need to save that energy. Reserve your energy.
Right.
Okay? When you don't feel like it's worth it, reserve that energy and put it into something else that's positive. That's the weekly motivation. Because someone's always going to try you. Okay?
Always.
They're going to always try to get with you. Okay? But it's about what you decide to do. with that energy?
Right.
Are you gonna push it back, or are you gonna put it into something else? So that's my motivation for the week. Just think about that. Think about that. I'm gonna leave y'all with that one. Anything else you'd like to leave them with, Miss Yan?
Stay safe, stay blessed, and thank you for tuning in to the Girl Call Me Back podcast.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, review if you're loving the show. Follow us on all social media. My Instagram is LoveTayPay. Yan.
Ayana J _.
Wonderful. And we will see you all next week for some good old fun, more laughs, and definitely more Can I Be Up moments. Until then, girl, be back.